Okay, gonna do the Manoa Falls and up to Pauoa Flats Trail today. Starting out a little bit late, around 10 o'clock. It's kind of overcast, but it's pretty cool. Trying to wear some long pants today. Gotta avoid those mosquitoes. There's a ton of them around here, so. And the trail, so the beating point of the trail is pretty crowded. About a mile in, heading up towards the falls. Nice bamboo forest out here, and a lot of people. Okay, here we go, up to Pauoa Flats from Manoa Falls. A little bit steeper, maybe a few more switchbacks. Actually, there were no switchbacks on Manoa Falls Trail, but up here there are. So there'll be some views up here versus Manoa Falls that, other than the falls themselves, there's really no view of anything else other than forest. Okay, so this is part of the trail. You can see it's a little bit more difficult. Not crazy bad, just got to take it slow. Maybe plan on getting a little wet. Small kind. Okay, well, let's go this way. Hoocha! Okay. I don't know if my Merrells would have been better or stick to the Hokas on this trail. Might have to try it again with the other shoes. Switchbacks aren't bad at all. There is a little bit of mud on the trail, but nothing that you can really sink into. I mean, this is totally dry, really. Right after Manoa Falls, there was a little bit of mud, but like I said, nothing you're going to sink in. My trail runners are totally clean. And this is after about 1.5 miles in. This trail is much nicer than Manoa. You really, I mean, there's a few spots of mud, but for the most part, easy to traverse. No one on this trail. Well, actually, a couple people. But it's pretty easy once you get through the initial part. Even the switchbacks aren't too steep. This might be the steepest part right here. See, that's the mud, but then you can go around it. So, you know, you don't really have to step in it. Here it's pretty dry. Plenty of handholds here. You need them. I brought water, but I haven't touched it yet. Trail is nice and cool. Totally obscured. Even if it was a hot sunny day, I don't think there'd be much sunlight down here. Maybe a little bit more humidity. I always find it hard to talk to myself on the trail, only in that there's other people walking in front or behind me. But on the mainland, I guess I should, so that I can say I'm scaring away the animals. Over here, there's nothing to scare away. It's just a hike in the woods. So the total, I think it takes about 3 to 4 hours total, maybe 5 to 5.5 miles round trip is what I'm thinking, if I remember correctly. It's the Manoa Falls and Pauoa Flats Trail. Manoa Falls is super short. Just get out there, look at the falls. I didn't even see if there was a pool where you could jump in, but perhaps there is. I'll have to look when I go back. But I basically got to the trailhead at the falls, took a picture, and then turned around and came back on this leg of the other trail. So it's in and out, so no loop here. Although when I looked at Onyx, there appeared to be trails that head further up into the forest. I don't know if those are maintenance trails or if they're open to the public. Guess I'll find out when I get to the top. Okay, now we're heading back down. So again, not too muddy. There is some moisture, but you know, and then you got some of these big step downs or step ups. Maybe some potential to slip, but just be careful, go slow, and you'll be fine. I would call this a easy to moderate. Maybe some spots might be a little bit more difficult, but nothing. I mean, if you take a few moments to rest, you should be fine. I should put this camera on my hat one day so I can kind of show you what I'm looking at when I walk, but I am being careful, watching my footsteps, using handholds when I need to, and the key really is to just take it slow. Don't rush. If you rush, guess what? You're gonna fall. And that's when problems happen, right? You fall, you hit your head, break a leg, break an ankle, twist an ankle, you know, and then you're kind of stuck. So be prepared. Bring a headlamp maybe in case you get stuck overnight. Maybe bring one of those rescue blankets. I didn't. I brought another long sleeve shirt, and I'm wearing long sleeve pants, so I figure if I get stuck out here, I'll be warm enough. As far as calling for a rescue, well, Garmin works great, but I don't know about the Apple phone. I mean, there is service out here, so it's not like you can't call anyone. But I just don't want to be one of the guys out here that have to get rescued because I did something stupid. Okay, switch back going up a little. Must be fun trying to blaze the trail. Chainsaws and how they flatten it, I wonder, or just throw gravel. Probably water runs down this way and creates the trail for the most part. I'm just rambling. I haven't noticed too much, if any, fruit on the trail, so I think that's why I don't see or feel too many mosquitoes, which is really nice. Cool, no mosquitoes. Not too humid. Well, I mean, it's still hot. I'm still sweating, but kind of nice. There's a couple mosquitoes. See? Not too bad. but it is hot. Not as hot as if the sun was beaming down on the forest, but still warm. Wonder what kind of berries those are. You know, I was thinking about it. You could actually, I've never even thought of it, but maybe I should. You can do some stealth camping up here. Come up here one evening, all the way to the top, especially if it's a flat area. Camp overnight and head back early in the morning. Well, unless there's some rangers out there, no one would know, because I doubt anybody's out there late at night. But who knows? Maybe just the crazy guys. Okay, close to the top. Whew, exhausted. But it's fun. 2.2 miles in. Probably a total of just under 3. But I'll mark it when I get up there. Looks like the Hansel and Gretel forest, except with bamboo. And no breadcrumbs. But easy to follow to get back. Cut off to Pauoa Flats. Lots of roots. No real mud. A little bit, but not much. Okay, looks like the reward for this trail is coming up. Let's see here. Well, the sign says end of trail. Whew. Looks like it was 2.7 miles up here. There's a little bit of a trail. That's the trail I came from. There's a little trail going up. A little bit of bushwhacking probably you need to do, and another trail going that way, probably up that ridge. So yeah, you can come out here, go up one of the side trails, and maybe do an overnight right up in that area there. You need a very small tent or a tarp tent. Actually, I would probably use a tarp up here. But that would be pretty cool. Probably want to do it with somebody, just because it might be kind of creepy up here at night. Definitely should be no one else up here at that time. Okay, well, take a little breather and then I'll head back. you.